A young writer was submitting her first novel to a publisher. She was nervous, but she was also excited about the prospect of seeing her work in print. She waited anxiously for a response, but after a few weeks, she had still not heard anything. She called to the publisher to check on the status of her manuscript, and the receptionist told her that the publisher was still reviewing it. A few more weeks passed, and the writer was starting to get discouraged. She called the publisher again, and this time the receptionist told her that the publisher had decided not to publish her novel. The writer was disappointed, but she was not surprised. She knew that the publishing industry was a tough business, and she was grateful that the publisher had even taken the time to read her manuscript. The writer decided to self publish her novel instead. She worked hard to promote her book, and she was eventually able to find a small publisher who was willing to distribute it. The book was a modest success, and the writer was happy that she had been able to get her work published. A few years later, the writer was contacted by the publisher who had originally rejected her manuscript. The publisher told the writer that she had recently read the writer's novel and she was very impressed. She offered to publish the writer's next book, and the writer accepted. The writer's second book was a huge success. It was a bestseller and it was translated into several languages. The writer was finally able to achieve her dream of becoming a successful author. The writer's story is a funny one because it shows how the challenges of the writing and publishing industry can sometimes be overcome. The writer was rejected by one publisher, but she was able to find success by self publishing her book. She was then able to get her book published by a major publisher, and she went on to become a successful author. The writer's story is also a reminder that the writing and publishing industry is a tough business, but it is also a business that is full of possibilities. Here are some of the challenges that the writing and publishing industry faces today. The rise of digital media. The rise of digital media has had a major impact on the publishing industry. With more and more people reading books online, traditional publishers are facing increased competition from self publishing platforms and online retailers. The decline of brick and mortar bookstores. The decline of brick and mortar bookstores is another challenge facing the publishing industry. As more and more people shop for books online, traditional bookstores are struggling to stay afloat. The erosion of traditional copyright protections. The erosion of traditional copyright protections is another challenge facing the publishing industry. The rise of piracy and the ease with which people can share copyrighted material online is making it difficult for publishers to protect their intellectual property. The changing tastes of readers. The tastes of readers are constantly changing, and publishers need to be able to adapt to these changes to stay successful. For example, the rise of young adult fiction is a trend that publishers have had to adapt to in recent years. The increasing cost of producing books. The cost of producing books is on the rise due to factors such as the rising cost of paper and the increasing complexity of book production. This is putting a strain on the profitability of the publishing industry. Despite these challenges, the writing and publishing industry remains an important part of our culture. Books are a valuable source of information, entertainment, inspiration, and the publishing industry plays a role in bringing these books to readers. There are some of the ways that AI and robotics can help mitigate the challenges facing the writing and publishing industry today. AI can help publishers to automate tasks that are currently done manually, such as copy editing, proofreading, and marketing. This can free up human employees to focus on more creative and strategic tasks. AI can help publishers to personalize content for individual readers. This can help to increase engagement and readership. AI can help publishers to discover new talent. For example, AI can be used to analyze social media data to identify people who are writing high quality content and that is not yet published. AI can help publishers to protect their intellectual property. For example, AI can be used to identify and remove pirated content from the internet. AI can help publishers to create new revenue streams. For example, AI can be used to create interactive content that readers can pay for. Overall, AI and robotics have the potential to help the writing and publishing industry to adapt to the challenges of the digital age and to thrive in the years to come. Thank you.